The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission is a success, or Maxson will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Not a bit cold there, mate. I suppose you're a synth, you wouldn't feel the cold, would you? Or do you? Do they feel the cold?
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Yeah, alright, you're angry.
He's not a
I get it.
He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Danse isn't a man. It's a machine.
Female, of course
An
I have.
automaton created
We
by the
constantly
Institute.
take leave of our
It wasn't
senses.
born from the womb of
It's
a
called
loving
hormones.
mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
All I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
I actually completely and utterly agree with you, but for the sake of YouTube,
You're comparing Danse to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect
and for the sake
it
of, you
delivers
know,
a lethal blow without warning and without
can't really say
mercy.
YouTube
A
because it's
precision
never shot the
strike
dudes yet.
delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. And some of my memories
That dude really needs a suntan.
But when I saw my brothers
He's
dying,
gonna have power armor more often.
I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Danse, or I will not. The choice is yours.
For the good of the Brotherhood, he needs to die. But I won't pull the trigger myself.
I'm disappointed in you, Knight. Stand aside.
Ouch. That, I preferred you shouting at me. Disappointed's not good.
Disgusting machine. Let this serve as an example to the Institute.
Ad Victorium, sister.
Sir,
I'm disappointed you weren't able to carry out Dance's
Yeah,
execution.
you've told me this already. You trying to sting as much as possible here?
He was my friend.
Which is the only reason I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment.
Should he ask about his corpse?
Prydwen night. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Well, one, he's disappointed, and two, he looks very, very, very hurt. Oh. So we're going to put this up on a standalone little playlist of its own called Blind Betrayal. So people can see the 3 different ways it can be done. Arthur killing Danse. And then my 2 options.
The Institute, technology on.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Welcome back, Knight. I'm pleased to see that the incident at Listening Post Bravo hasn't shaken your spirit. We're poised on the brink of war with the Institute. And I can't afford to have anyone on my staff distracted by their personal feelings. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put on the Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
So, there we are, there's one done. Now, we shall load through. And we're going to save Danse first. And then the last one we'll do will be killing Danse.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
Just one thing I've never actually had the urge for. A pet Deathclaw. I'd like to actually have been able to have met the... the talking Deathclaws, but I've never wanted to have a pet Deathclaw. And the talking Deathclaws would have been cool.
any further escape attempts, lawbreaker.
Right, okay.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Danse.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxson had, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees. And humanity, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxson's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No, I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Yeah, there is that little problem to deal with.
Actually, I might have a solution. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holoseggs. Use them to prove that your mission is a success, or Maxson will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
So, as you know, we're going, I said you could shout it out again, only this time we're going to talk Arthur down and keep Danse about. And then the last one we do is I'm actually going to execute Danse. I'm going for once to actually follow orders. It's a first. I'll be 110% honest. If I was Arthur Maxson and he did what I do, I'd have shot him. I really would not have been too happy. There he is.
You betrayed the Brotherhood.
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Night.